Holy shit, it's snowing. Okay. Uno momento, por favor. All right. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Let's back it up. All right, y'all. It's time. You know what time it is. It's that time. It's the time to do some stuff. Okay. So, if you haven't been here before, then you might not know what you're doing. And if that's the case, then here's the deal. There's a link in the description. Click it and put a short link in there, and then I'll review it if you get picked. It's random. So that's how it is. And that's all there is to it. Let's get to it. First, let me open up some things. I just realized I have the wrong display open. Is this it? Nope. Is this it? Nope. That's you guys. Bam. That's the... Nope, that's not it either. Huh. This one? There we go. Alright. So, let's just roll with this. First, we're going to do the regular shorts reviews like normal, and then we're going to do the VIPs, and then we're going to do some Q&As. And later this week, the stream should improve a bit. There's going to be some fun stuff going on. So... yeah, I'm excited. Maybe a little contest. Maybe. Alright, let's get rolling. Alright, number 16. Let's see how it goes. Let's hope for no slap. Man, I really wish I knew what the deal with this monitor was. There's like a significant lag on one of my monitors, and it's not like not any of the obvious reasons you would think. What am I doing here? Oh, that's right. Just wanted to turn off the playlist. Okay, this person is here.
What is the rarest name in China?
Okay, I got that open, and I just want to double check, make sure you guys can hear me. Everything is good. I see Google it. Can we decrease music? I don't think it's on right now. It's not on. But I can turn me up if you really, really want to hear me. If you really need to. That's the thing, is the music, it's just kind of an intro thing that we do. It's not really like a thing that plays through the whole thing, you know? What is going on with this display? It's a little stretched. Let me reset that. Is it? You guys can see it clearly, right? Cool. Music is good. I just mean decrease it. Can you guys still hear the music? I swear it's not playing. Let me know if you if you're dealing with music. That's weird. All right, so this first person.
China.
Many people from rural parts of China have names like Ping Pong Chow and Walkstar, which are very rare compared to names in the UK. Top 5 rarest names. 5
Okay, so this is just reading something that people Google. Is that right? It's just reading a Google overview.
Rarest name.
soak chicken for dim sum. Wang.
Food Panda.
Oh, okay, there's a joke in there. Yeah, you know, I don't expect a joke to happen because it takes so long to get to your punchline, the Kung Fu Panda thing. Oh, I guess, man, this is, yeah, I don't know. I would maybe aim your jokes at something a little less cultural. Might help a little bit. I mean, you might be getting some rage bait But yeah, this is not really something that I'd be wanting to improve upon. So maybe, yeah, maybe work on that. Okay. Let's do another. Number 6. Hey John, last time you said I make low effort content. That motivated me to make something original. Well, oh, damn. You know what? I just realized I gotta hit record. Damn it. I already hit record. Sorry. Well, you're gonna get two clips. Okay, so they said, I guess I can put that on screen at least. Maybe. There we go. Hey John, last time you said I make low effort content. That really motivated me to make something original. Thanks. I know the new video isn't good and needs improvement. What should I improve? And should I stick to the car fact niche, or can I go broader and go into general all facts niche? Okay, so this is something that a lot of people might have difficulty with, because there's a lot of advice about niching down on YouTube. But when it comes to shorts, you do have the ability to kind of make anything you want, because YouTube is not really going to limit you on the types of shorts you make. What I would recommend, if you're going to niche down, it should be to build a brand, right? So like Creator Rant, I'm not going to go post car facts. But if I did, it's not like YouTube would limit it either, because the shorts feed doesn't operate the same way. YouTube would just be like, okay, here, see if you can get views now. It knows the people that want to see my content right now because I have it as an established niche. But if you start out and you're kind of doing anything and everything, kind of like how meme channels work, then yeah, it's not as serious as niching down. This thing where you're asking, should I stick to car facts or can I go broader? If you want to build a business off car facts, not the business car facts, but yeah, if you're trying to build a brand about it and you're wanting to do car related things in your brand, then I would stick to it. But that said, it's not going to hurt you if you do other things. If you're just going for general entertainment, it's always smart to niche down, but with the shorts feed, if you're just looking to make a bunch of stuff, it's not necessary.
So why does this exist? To store this, obviously, but the reason cup holders were invented was McDonald's? Well, fast food actually.
Holy shit. You made this, dude?
So it's the 1980s and drive-thrus are everywhere. Suddenly everyone's eating in their car. Burgers, fries, drinks, but with nowhere to put that cup. It was basically a spill waiting to happen.
You made this? This is amazing, dude! Holy shit!
Car companies saw the opportunity, and the first to actually do something about it was Chrysler.
The effort! Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude, this... Okay. People have asked me, John, what's the point of saying no slop? Like, you're limiting the amount of viewers that come in. And it's true, our views have gone down as it's been established that Creator Rant doesn't review low-effort content. And so the ranking niches, the clip channels, they're not coming anymore because they know the rules. But this is why. This is the reason. This evolution of a creator. This is it. This is what we want to do. This is what Creator Rant's goal is. To create real creators. This is awesome, man. I love it. I want to watch it again.
Why does this?
What you said, I know it sucks. Didn't you say that? I know the video isn't good and needs improvement. You filmed it, you cut these things out. Like, dude, this is amazing. And even the...
Those were invented.
Like, everywhere, I know where to look. It's like you fucking... I have no... I can't even fathom the amount that you improved. From the last time I saw you to now, I was... Straight up, I was avoiding your channel sometimes because I just knew that, like, you sent 2 or 3, and they were all just... like... He's not really gonna get it, you know? But then you came, oh man, you came out swinging with this one.
Drive-thrus are.
Okay, honestly, just, this is so cool, man. Just, honestly, the only thing that I think might hold it back is the cars have cup holders. Maybe that topic has been covered. But your approach to this is way different than any of them have done. You put so much effort into this that maybe it's not this one, but one of these is gonna kill. You're gonna put one out and it's gonna hit, man. Whoo.
Exist. To restore this, obviously. But the reason cup holders were invented was McDonald's? Well, fast food actually. So it's the 1980s.
Okay, so the hook,
So why does this exist?
okay, so I think the hook just isn't as strong as it could be, whereas you said the reason cup holders, did you know the reason cup holders exist is because McDonald's? Like, that's the stronger hook, because it's like this fact that people don't know. They're like, McDonald's is, why, you know? Or if you could word it in a way that's not so obvious, McDonald's makes cups, and now you need cup holders. I like the name drop of McDonald's because it's a popular name and people are familiar with it. But honestly, I just think the hook is the problem. So it could be idea, could be hook.
Restore this, obviously. But the reason cup holders were invented was McDonald's.
I really like this shot that you did. And so when you say, so why does this exist?
This exists.
You could have combined them. So did you know the reason that cup holders exist and it's like your footage is because McDonald's, and you can, I don't know what you could do. I mean, you could put a McDonald's cup in there and that would be obvious, but then like it kind of exposes the punchline at the end, I think.
The opportunity and the first, thanks to them, almost all cars have cup holder. Very first mass-produced car with a built-in cup holder.
Yeah. So really, it's just arranging your content to hook and then build to the close of the loop. So, dude, that's it. I mean, honestly, just keep creating. You're gonna fall into one, and it's gonna blow up. Keep doing what you're doing. I am so proud of you. So proud. This is awesome, dude. I love when the car rolls in.
Fast food, actually.
I can't explain to you how much you dude, there's this Jax Films. He reviewed this guy, this content thief or something, and the guy was just not reacting at all. He was just like sitting there saying that's crazy or something like that. And Maples, that's his name, and he did a total 180 and became an original creator, and people love him now. And like, this is the arc that I see. This is so wild. All right, I gotta move on, but dude, congrats, thank you so much. Oh my god. Yeah, you can sleep now. There you go. Hell yeah, dude. This much effort. Oh, this is like some Vsauce type shit, man.
Something about it, but
like,
very first.
I love the props. Man, don't get discouraged by the performance of this, because what you're doing is the future. I'm telling you, man, this is like, people are going to be so sick of AI and easily produce shit that they want something real like this. This is, I'm a little jealous. I want to make that. The last time I did something like that was the 1,000 subscribers video on vidIQ. But I can point it out just so everybody can go watch it later. Don't do it now. But if you're curious, it's this. I cut out a bunch of 1,000 subscribers stuff. It's mini. And so like I had all the confetti. I bought everything, like these poppers. There was a bunch of poppers above me with a little rig that I pulled the string. And so like all of these things, my wife and I spent days cutting out all of these little things that I put on little popsicle sticks, and they pop up in front. There, yeah. So there's me in the background, and you're inside the dresser or whatever. And so these are all real things. And this one did really well, and I think people really like it. And the top-down view, I don't know. I really think that there's a future in this kind of thing. It's really, really cool. But that took me like 3 months to do. So find a good balance. All right, another number here, number 32. Man, thank you so much, dude. Yeah. Are you a real creator? I'm gonna give you a free month for that. A free month of the VIP. because that's awesome. There he is. Yep, I'm tossing you in VIP for a month. Enjoy. Bum, 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 bum. It is unlocked for you. Okay. Ooh, this looks. I've been tricked before. I have been tricked before. I see stuff like this and I'm like, look at the effort, and then it was like somebody else's video. So let's just take this apart before I assume that you made this. Okay. Yeah, for real. Let's look at the description, because if he has that disclaimer, then that's a problem. Okay, no. All right. It looks like you're actually making. No, wait, hold on.
How to draw star.
I've seen this before. I think this star thing. I've seen the format because I just put it in the hook tool. But it wasn't like this. Maybe you took it and you made it your own, right? Are you here? Just like, be honest. Is this drawing stuff? Is it your footage? Because like some of them have gloves and some of them don't, and it's not you. Okay, because there's different race hands. Okay, let's move on. It is. It's not transformative to throw memes over somebody else's hard work. Like you're not really transforming it. So, man, I really should have just paid attention to the color of the hands. Don't want to waste my time.
I need to use restroom, but this house is haunted.
I
need to use restroom, but
do people talk like that? I need to use restroom.
this house is haunted. Let's see if I...
Because that's definitely an American accent, but an American would know not to say I need to use restroom.
I can use the washroom without dying. I am very nervous right now because my
Yeah, okay, so it's an AI voice. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Not a big deal. I just wanted to make sure.
grandmother used to live here, but she was killed by a truck driver. Why is it so quiet in here? Like, let's quickly found the washroom.
Let's quickly found the washroom. Okay.
Hello, anybody here? My heart is actually...
Would he review a gaming channel? Yes, I do. I review all channel types. All of them. Hey, I just realized the chat highlight is off. There we go. All right. Yes.
beating.
It sounds like me. Does it really? Hold on.
It's haunted. Let's see if I can use the washroom without
dying.
I am very nervous right now because my grandmother used to live here, but
My grandmother used to live here. It does kind of sound like me.
she was killed by a truck driver.
Truck driver. He's got a lot.
Why is it so quiet in here?
Why is it so quiet in here? I can at least match the notes he's saying.
Like, let's quickly found the washroom.
Let's quickly found the washroom.
Hello, anybody here? My
Hello, anybody here?
heart is actually beating fast right now. Okay, focus.
Okay, focus. Yeah, all right. The joke is over, but I mean, I just wanted to get enough of him for the clip because that is pretty funny.
Find the washroom, use it, leave. That's it. Bro, that drawing is creepy. Why is someone drawing that in here?
Wait a second. Did they 11 Labs my voice? Because, like, there are some things that don't sound like me, but when he said bro.
That drawing is creepy. That's it, bro. That drawing is creepy.
They stole my voice? What the fuck, dude? That's not cool.
Why is someone drawing that in here?
Oh my god, they did steal my voice. Oh my god, it is... What the fuck, man?
Bro, did you hear that? Someone is opening and closing a door outside.
Yeah, they took my voice. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know. I don't know whether to report it or not. It's just like, this is so fucked.
I see the washroom. I'm going in. I'm locking the door.
Yeah, when I say in, it does sound like me. When I said bro, it sounds like me.
Oh, hell no. Someone is walking right now. But nobody lives in this house. Why?
Yeah, you know, it's if you made my voice monotone, it would definitely fit more into this. Bro made one just for the meme, I guess. Yeah, I guess. This, my quirk is consistency and hard work, but I'm not able to find good niche. This video I didn't enjoy making. That's what they said. Well, I would say I don't know, man. I really don't know how to feel about this. It is so.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yeah, it's very, very close to me. I'm just gonna let it go. Like, normally the YouTube gurus are fucking with me. That's a good one, honestly. That is very, very good. And if they wanted to, they would start a new channel and toss it. But like, I would make fun of me more if that was the case. Like, I would like try to call me a scammer or something, or like how I made fun of me with their meme. For anybody that doesn't know, somebody in a different Discord made this image of me, and I think that they were making fun of the algorithm video, and so I took it and I made fun of me more. That's not what transformative means, bandana guru man. And so I posted it because I thought it was funny, and then it became an emoji in our Discord, and yeah, so maybe people are doing this. I mean, honestly, I'm honored. But someone cloned Dan's voice. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen to everybody, right? You're not gonna be able to stop that. So I'm kind of surprised that I'm popular enough for somebody to do this. But yeah, there's really no reason to fight it, and it is what it is. I don't know what you need from me. I'm not able to find a good niche. I'd maybe use your own voice first. But yeah, I don't. Basically, you're just kind of doing AI commentary over gameplay, and it doesn't really work the same way as like somebody reacting in the moment and everything. So this niche probably isn't yours, and I'm giving you my honest opinion, even though I feel very weird about it. It's just an AI doing reactions and commentary. People just can't grab onto that like it's anything of substance. They want a real human reaction. So if you have to do AI anything, move over to like things that you know, facts, or things that you study, things that you're passionate about. Okay. All right. Let's just move on. Is voice cloning allowed? No, it's not. It's not allowed. Like, yes, I could report it, but it would be in vain, right? Because like people can just do it over and over again. And how am I supposed to prove that it's me, that they took my voice? Like, can I get on their computer and find all the downloaded videos that they gave 11 Labs or whatever? Yeah, I can't. But it would be the same thing. People do it to Mr. Beast all the time, and he'd be wasting all of his effort trying to fight it when it's just like, you know what, Barbra Streisand, what is it, the Streisand effect? You bring more attention to it by complaining about it. And for those that don't know, the Streisand effect, I think it was Barbra Streisand, she said on TV, stop flying drones over my house or whatever. And there was only like one person doing it. And then when she said it, a bunch of people did it. And so that's the Streisand effect, where if you bring attention to the negative thing, now everybody talks about it. Kind of like the McDonald's CEO that kind of felt weird eating the McDonald's burger. And I think that he posted something about it, like complaining, and then it blew up even more. So anyway, sorry for cloning. My accent is bad. It's official. It is official. They did take my voice. My accent is bad. Well, I mean, don't use my voice, okay? I appreciate you taking it down. It's funny, though. It's really funny. That doesn't give anybody else permission to use my voice, okay? It's okay. But like I said, if you're going to use an AI voice, use one that they provide, and then like find something that you're passionate about, and you can write your own facts, write your own scripts or whatever. It's just an AI reacting and commentary. It's very difficult to have anybody care about it because it's not like a real moment, you know? Imagine if there was an AI PewDiePie playing games, like doing Let's Plays. No one would watch. If PewDiePie made it, kind of like how Crubblecop made his, maybe people would watch it. But in general, AI Let's Plays, nobody's going to have fun doing that, you know? Okay, anyway. Is educational videos using AI voice allowed? Yeah. I mean, it's not allowed. Okay, this is wow. At least he's willing to own up and take it down. That's yeah, dude. Honestly, I appreciate you being honest. Like this is funny. PewDiePie. Should I go the pew with a y sound? PewDiePie. Like pew pew. Okay, all right, let's move on. What are the odds of like these? Man, I am so glad we're recording because there's like the first 3 things that happened in this stream were totally clippable. I cannot believe that somebody did that. That is so crazy. I've had people ask, I've had a company ask, and it's always been a no.
Come on, Shazam, please.
This is a funny idea, but you have to like remove the song from the back, right? Because it's like
Please.
unless the punchline is something different than I expect.
Please. No.
Okay, well, it's not the greatest punchline, that nothing happens, but if like right here you want something more unexpected. The story is I can't think of a song name. Dude, you could even tell it like that. Have you guys ever like had a song have you guys ever had a song stuck in your head and you couldn't think of it, and so you hop on Shazam and you hum it out, and then it shows you this, and then this then it shows you this and it's blurred, and then it goes to the beginning of the story and you're doing it, you're humming it, and then it shows you like I can't make the joke I want to. Think of a very inappropriate song, I guess, and yeah, and then this popped up, or just pretend that it did. You know, like you need something unexpected as your punchline. I just saw a guy and his kid. It became a story for him, right? He's like, hey, my kid keeps humming this song. Can you guys tell me what it is? And then he has the kid hum it, and then the comments are full of the song, and it was like this engagement moment. And so that's like, it was a really good, authentic hook that they worked on. So that's an idea if you want to go this route. Maybe something to work on. Why does this short have 25k views and only 55 likes, and I only gained 1 sub? That is weird. Yep. 25. Now, this depends on the niche. This can happen, but rarely. My thought here is that somebody's fucking with you, and somebody's wasting money to have bot views on your shit. Let's see if the comments are bots. This one. Okay. Yeah, no, these comments aren't bots. It's all good. So yeah, maybe somebody's bot viewing you, or something messed up. That does happen, and YouTube will go in and remove views or whatever. This could also be Shazam paying for bot views on anything Shazam related. And that's something that a lot of people don't consider, is that if there's a business in the video or something, that business can be promoting that. Also, this could be used as an ad. I mean, somebody in the hold on one sec. I see a congrats. What's that? Okay, I thought something was celebrating. Okay, so somebody can use your video as an ad if you don't go and turn that off. And let me see if I can show you what that looks like. Let's go into the John Scott channel. What was that? Oh, it was the hooks. Okay. Hey, there's me. I had to tell somebody how to do this before, and I think it's in, hold on. Okay, here it is. Channel, advanced settings, allow advertisers, brands, and third-party platforms to view channel. Oh, that's not it. Only let linked accounts use this channel's videos as ads. And I have it checked because I uploaded a short that I used as an ad for my 3D shorts, whatever. The 3D shorts course, the Zach D Films style course. And this will be unchecked for you, and all you got to do is check it, and then people won't be able to use your shit as ads. So that's something to consider. I can't remember who dealt with this issue before, but I had to teach them how to do that too. So yeah, couple reasons that could happen. Make sure that that's turned off, and your next one, if it's not if it's not blowing up, then maybe it's Shazam. Yeah, see? Shazam 24K, Shazam 15K, and then 582. So that's a possibility. But just so you know, when you can't find the song name, it seems like you were setting up for a really good punchline, and then it just wasn't very satisfactory. And so that could also be the case here, is that everybody's waiting for the joke, and then you don't end the joke, and then it's like, you know what, screw this, and then they leave. So check your dislike ratio, because if it's a lot of dislikes compared to likes, that could be the reason too. All right, I know I gave you a bunch of answers there. Just back it up and see if any of those makes sense for you. Number 14. Dude, Will, I am so excited for the start of this stream. There were so many good things.
This 4,500-year-old pyramid is still perfectly level. No lasers, no
Oh, I don't know to trust that because it's not a real pyramid.
shallow trenches around the entire.
Man, that dude cannot hold on to his baskets.
How? They dug shallow trenches
at-
around the
Hold on,
entire
hold on.
13-acre base. How? They dug
Watch this guy. This guy right here.
shallow trenches
This basket comes out of nowhere and he's like, oh, that one now.
around the
Oh, yep, screw this one.
entire
That's the one.
13-acre
I want the floaty basket.
base. Flooded them with water. Gravity made the water line dead level. They marked it.
That... Sorry, man.
This 4,500-year-old pyramid is still perfectly level. No lasers, no computers. How? They dug shallow
Okay. So I feel like that one is way off balance.
trenches around the entire 13.
Okay, oh, what about that guy? Sorry. What's going on with this guy here? How is that on his head?
Entire
What's the deal here? He's got a shitload of glue on the back of his head. All right, so one thing I've noticed is that this CapCut template thing with the emojis on the subtitles, I notice a lot of AI slop doing that. A lot of just low effort content using that particular subtitle method. So I'd recommend not using that anymore. For one, the emoji things are distracting if you have more than one thing that you want people to look at. And so, yeah, it's a big issue, these little emojis. It's just like, as soon as I see them, I realize no effort went into the content. That's how it feels. And maybe some of you are using that setting and are putting effort into your content and editing it with CapCut. But just so you know, like, some things get a bad reputation after a while. If only slop creators use CapCut, then CapCut becomes the slop tool. And that's just how reputations are built. So I'm not saying that about CapCut, but I am saying it about this subtitle setting. It's more often than not used for low effort content.
dead level. They marked it, drained it.
Man. Okay, I was gonna say that's clever, the way that you did that, and then I realized, yeah, it's AI, because the reflection makes 0 sense. Like, this G is not flipped. This T becomes an R. Yeah. Anyway, what's your question here? Because is my channel AI slop? Yeah, it is.
They marked it, drained it, cut.
Basically, the rule I say is if you used AI for everything, it's AI slop, because your visuals look AI, the voice is AI, and I'm gonna bet that the script came from AI. So no human input went into it, and that prompts don't count. Okay, so yeah, it's AI slop. Sorry to say, and if you want to learn how to change your trajectory, I recommend looking at Stark in the Discord, or Here's Why YT on here, or just back the stream up, because that was awesome. Okay, number 11. number 11. Whoops.
Hey, Rory, we're heading out for the night. Good.
One sec. I didn't see if... Okay. You're home alone. This your needs an E after it, just so you know. You can choose to use the apostrophe or not, but you are is what you're trying to abbreviate there. But it doesn't matter. That's just me being a 35 or 36-year-old man. How old am I? This happens all the time. Am I 35? Why did it... It sent me to an osteoporosis diet website. That makes no sense. Wow. I turned 36 on October 3rd. Cool. Okay.
Hey, Rory, we're heading out for the night. Be good. Good.
What was that?
Hello?
Jesus.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Oh, I saw this in the Discord. I remember skipping to the end and I saw this for a second. Dude, this is so good. All right, hold on. What'd you say? What could I do differently to fix the hook? Your hook, you're right. The hook is the problem. POV, you're home alone and you... Okay, so you build up a story that I think it takes... It could have started like right here, right? Yeah, the dad leaving. It's just it's fluff that if you can if something can be removed from a video and it still makes sense, remove it. That's the rule because it's fluff otherwise. And there are some exceptions to the rule if it does increase the quality a whole lot, but yeah, this hook you could go without it. Can you edit shorts in post? Let's see. I'm curious if you can remove it now. I should know this. I know you can do it with long form, but I just want to know if you can do it with short form. Let's just click this one. Editor. You sure can. Yeah, you could just trim out that beginning, and then it looks like... Yeah, I was thinking maybe... Or you could create a video clip out of it, too. But, yeah. Anyway, yeah, you could trim it out if the caption is still there. Sure is, right there. Yeah, that's good. All right, that's what I would try just to see if it helps, but how many views you got. It might be something that you just try again. Yeah, you could try. It's up to you. But that would help the hook a lot. You just actually, this shot is pretty good. I like the behind the back shot. You're home alone, you hear a weird noise. And then
What was that?
yeah. Dude, it's really good. You're so very close to doing super well. But I would start from this behind the back shot. And yeah, let's see how that works.
Hello?
God, I love that. That is so good.
Okay, I think I'm good.
It also makes me wonder if he cut at the end, like, or if he cut. You know, I don't know. I like your ending. It was really good. So anyway, that's what I would do. Sorry. I tried to add more content or add more value for you, but honestly, I just think that That's really the only issue. You just need to keep creating these situations. It's like sitcom, but for horror. I'm not gonna say that. I was about to say something really. I'm glad my brain heard it before I said it. Okay. This one is how to create better hooks when I don't have a lot of time for voiceovers. Let's see here. Okay, first, this word right here, I don't know what it means. And so anybody that sees it, they're not going to know either. Like, unless they do exactly what you do. But do you want only people that do what you do to watch your videos, or do you want the world to watch your videos? Right? That, which in hyphen? Remember I drew. Okay. Oh, I was thinking it was a type of pin. So it's a character. Okay. So right now you're kind of mixing niches. You had art, but now you're bringing in whatever, maybe it's anime or something, or maybe it's K-drama. So, oh, that's all, that is the niche. Sorry, hold on. Seems like that's all you draw. K-pop. So, is it K-pop? Is it a band in hyphen? It looks that way. Okay, so this is a little interesting because you have this twist of, like, you draw what you like to draw, and you're combining a fan art page and just a regular art page. So what I would do, this is not something that I've looked into, what fan art channels there are. I've only looked into art channels, and I know the good hook formats for art channels. Like, for instance, we saw one earlier where it says beginner, moderate, and then pro, and there are like 3 different versions of a drawing, and it becomes a game to the viewer. These are formats. Man, I do say like a lot. Damn it. Sever, why did you say that? Now I'm thinking about it every time I say it. Last year it was right? Maybe I still say that too. Anyway, there are some art formats that I've looked at. I'm going to open Hookbomb real quick, Will, just to see what we've got so far as art goes. I'm curious. There's a lot of DIY in the art area too. Ooh, this one's really good. This is a good hook. Or a good format. Let me mute that. So, if you do digital art, it doesn't look like you do, but, oh yeah, you do. So, I like the introducing layer by layer, right? Because, right? You start out with the sketch and then you end with the full thing. And so you build a little bit of curiosity because people want to know what happens at the end. You know, what does it look like? That wasn't the same like. And so you kind of gamify it for the viewer. And that one would work really well for you. I keep opening the damn thing. This is, just so you guys know, the normal pro thing, legend. This format is blowing up in the art space a lot. I don't know if you can do that because it looks like you only do one drawing, but I think it would work pretty well for you. So that's another art hook that you could use. Yeah, sorry. The tool isn't ready yet. I'm still we're still adding to it, but it'll be ready by the end of this week. And yeah, for no matter what niche you are, you should be able to go and find some great hooks and formats that you can use. So that's a couple things you could try. I think the layer by layer thing would work really well for you. Making it creative or making it more of a game, building curiosity towards your art would help a lot. You start with these sketches, and even if you don't like drag it down, all it takes is just sketch, then more completed, and as you progress, people want to know what the end result looks like. So all of those could work. Looks like you've kind of created some games here. It looks like. I don't know what this is. Maybe it is something specific for viewers. This one got 43,000. What is this? Oh, it's okay. Yeah, so this is a great hook or a great format that you're using. I don't really get it. I mean, I know it goes to the song, the beats, and then you reveal at the end. But what you did really well is you revealed at the end, and people know what to expect. And so you have one that got 1.2 million, right? Was that right? Yeah, fire art transition. You're creating a lot of curiosity with these. Since you don't use your voice, that's all you got to do. You said how to create better hooks when I don't have a lot of time for voiceovers. I don't think the hook is so much the problem. I think it's just formats. That's basically all I was saying with this. When you reveal the final result up front, then you don't leave a lot to be curious about. So, yeah. This is such a good channel to copy off of. And I'm not saying copy your art or whatever, but your approach to it is so good, like a business. I'm going to subscribe to you. You're very, very good. Yeah, your channel is going to do well. So just, yeah, formats, really. I have a question. Questions will be here in a little bit. I'll answer all of them. Every single one. Okay. This is not looking promising, but I don't want to judge a book by its arrows. Looks like a lot of new shorts jail. And then I would say probably around this time is January 29th. Because before this one, some of them were getting millions. 156K, 252. Yeah. Okay, every now and then you'll get one that pops off. And so let's click on one of those and see what it is.
Here's why most European cars confuse Americans, starting with diesel. In Europe, daily driving a diesel hatchback is the most normal thing ever. But in the US, if you start talking diesel, they immediately...
Okay, it doesn't...
think of a massive squatted truck with rolling coal. Then you have the engines. Americans grow up thinking V6 is small and a V8 is standard. Europeans, on the other hand, will drive a tiny one...
Okay, so the format here is comparing, and that seems original enough. It feels like AI wrote it, but at the same time, if people haven't done the idea, you're going to get a bit of a boost in your impressions. Now, the reason that all these keep falling under 30K, like the majority of them, between 30 and 40K, is because YouTube has seen that content before, the clips that you're using, and what you're adding to it isn't transformative enough for it to give you any more than that. I did a video about this called The New Shorts Jail. Just watch this. You're like on the cusp, though. You're doing, sometimes it's working for you. And the very first, this one right here, How to Beat the New Shorts Jail. The very first person that I talk about is like a guru, a shorts guru, and he showed us channels, and some of them were popping off. Oh no, not the shorts guru, it was the second person. Some of them were popping off like yours, and so some of them were transformative enough to work, and just look at those and see what you did, okay? My recommendation is whatever thoughts you have, ideas, opinions, as long as you add those in, then it's going to be more and more transformative. Normally, I would just mark this channel off and move on, but it does seem like you're right there on the transformative line. So, I mean, clearly, you know, some of them aren't and some of them are. Views are a bit down in 2026. Yeah, so after January 29th, that's when the conflict radius happened, and all of these channels keep falling into it. And so that video explains all of it, the conflict radius and how to get out. And so, yeah, it's all there for you. All right, let me just move on because I don't want to repeat all the information I put in that video. It's all the same stuff. Okay, is this type of content safe from inauthentic... Let's see. Is this type of content safe from inauthentic or reuse content policy? If not, then what can I do to make it better and safe? I'm not going to tell you what you can do outside of just watching the videos because I say it all the time in the stream, but let's see if you're even crossing that line.
After getting shot, Spider-Man went to the doctor, not for the bullet wound, but for something far more terrifying. The doctors told him he was dying, his body was failing, and worse, his powers were slowly giving out. He began to lose his grip on walls, his web shooters misfired, and even his spider sense felt muffled and distant.
Dude, it seems fine. Like, you're not reading one-to-one what's going on in the comic. That's one mistake you could have made. You're doing more of like a recap, but there are some little bits of storytelling in here. If you are using AI, just know that the algorithm is an LRM. And so what you'd be using is an LLM. And the algorithm knows exactly how AI would write a story. It knows the next token. It knows the exact next word it would say because it would say the exact same thing. And so there's a possibility that if you're doing that, then the algorithm knows that you're not writing your own stuff. And a lot of people get limited for that and they have no idea why. And it's because it's not very obvious, right? That's why I always just say, just put effort into your content. Just make stuff. That's what I want. That's what YouTube wants. So that said, I'm not saying you're doing that at all. Just be wary of it if you were. But everything else seems fine. Like even your hook was good.
Not for the bullet wound.
Not for the bullet wound, but something far more terrifying. Like you would have to read the comic to know that it's a worse situation. And I think this is fair. It's fair use, but I think it's fair too. Because people that are buying comics you're not deterring anybody from buying a comic by posting this short at all. It's a totally different medium. It's different when it's video somewhere else and then you take it, but this is just so different. I think as far as ethically, I think it's okay, but that's just how I feel. And that's one of those things that I would be okay with people arguing because it is right there on the line, but you're not reading it word for word. You're not explaining what everybody can see. Like you're telling a recap story and hopefully adding your opinion or critique or whatever to make it yours. Okay. So that said, what did you say? What do you think? Is this safe? Yeah, I think it's safe. I think you're good. 3 million. God damn. Let's see if any of your newer posts after January 29th caught problems. No, your second to last one, 1.1 million, 16K, 30K, 138K, 158K, 65K. I'm not seeing a pattern of the 30. I'm not seeing a pattern of the new shorts jail whatsoever. Not at all, actually. I think that these were probably just worse stories. Holy shit, dude. If I were you, I don't know how monetizable this is. I can't answer that because I've never talked to anybody that has done this. But if I were you, and you want to start a business out of this, like it would be awesome if you had a comic book store for one, just to have that credibility behind you and do vlogging. You have a vlog channel about what you do. And you have a team of people doing these particular videos. God, there's a huge business you can make out of this. I recommend you do it before somebody else does. Because if they see this stream, they're going to see the potential here. So, good luck to ya. Good luck to ya. I just realized that I can turn dark mode on my forms. So much better. It was so bright before. All right. Let's get another random number 61. We'll do 61, then we're gonna do Q&A, VIP, and then more reviews. What should I improve on my channel?
Why are there actually 2 Koreas?
Might want to... I don't know if the volume was a me issue or a you issue.
For centuries, it was one united empire until Japan annexed the peninsula in 1910, occupying it for 35 years.
Okay, couple things, and I'm gonna be picky about your edit first.
There are actually 2 Koreas.
The voice has like such a bad AI sound to it.
For centuries, it was one.
Like when you generate a voice from Sora, like a Sora video, you hear this double sound. It sounds like a chorus effect on a guitar. Like it just sounds like the slightly off doubled. Okay, so that's that. Your captions are too low, and I'll just show you what I mean by that. Everybody that watches this stream already knows, but when you do your captions, they should be like up here instead. That'll help you a lot, because down here gets caught in the shorts junk, as you can see. The title and description and all that. So nobody would see your captions behind that subscribe button anyway. All right, and then your sound effect, the whoosh, is too quick for the animation.
One united empire until Japan annexed.
That's way too loud.
The peninsula in 1910, occupying it for 30.
See, it's like a whoosh, but you're like, you need a more of a
5 years. As World War II ended, the map was split in a matter of days.
Yeah, this audio is all funky. All right, but that's not really what you asked. I just wanted to point it out. So, where is my form? What should I improve on my channel? Okay, well, you kind of kept it open, so I would improve the editing first.
Communist takeover, the U.S. proposed a temporary line at...
Yeah, I can't really hear beyond the music. It is just very, very quiet. And then all you're showing is a map. I would at least show B-roll from history of the things that you're talking about, because nobody's really sticking around to watch this. It's very still, and there's like, I don't know. People are scrolling through the shorts feed for dopamine, and you're just taking their time, right? You want to give them like bam, 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 like something new, something awesome, something entertaining. You learned something. Like, it's just, this takes so much patience to watch because there's not anything hitting you. All right. I don't know about any. I want to copy this channel because it's a good example of a niche that I am not hitting yet on the hook tool. Let me add that. History. That's what I want more. We need more history. Okay. All right. I got to move on. Let's do Q&A, which starts with this thing. Yay, Q&A. Bow. Okay, people were complaining earlier that the playlist was too loud, so if it's too loud, let me know. All right. I forgot this was live and tried to skip 10 seconds. I would hide that comic book niche. You can't really hide it. There's not really much you can do. You mentioned algorithm being able to predict every next word. Does that mean AI-generated scripts can get limited? That was the point, yes. Is this still the case if you used your AI prompts and personality to modify? If you give your AI prompts, yeah, it's still the case, because it's not you telling it what next word to write. The more unpredictable the text, the less it's going to get caught for being an AI-generated text. But if you don't change it word for word, then that's going to be a problem. I'm not saying that it will get limited, because if you have a human voice or human visuals, or like you actually filmed something, that's just like moving it away from the conflict radius. And so, yeah, it doesn't always mean a problem, but it can be a problem. Sorry, I didn't even bring that question up, but this was it for the clip, if we use it. Did you draw the sketch of you in the background? I need advice for my drawing cutouts. The sketch of me. The one up there? You can't even see that. No, I didn't. That was Solace in the Discord. He drew it, and then I printed it. I took it to CVS and did a printout on canvas. No, I would not be drawing myself. That's it's a little odd. Is there time to submit my short? Yep. I tried on the last live and didn't get seen. Yeah, you might not get seen because it's randomly picked, and it's usually like 150 people submit. I can't get through all of them in a stream. Okay, here we go. How much videos should I upload in the start? How big is the upload frequency for shorts? Just upload whatever you can comfortably do and still have quality. Don't judge by amount of shorts, because that doesn't matter. I upload a short maybe once every 3 months on the John Scott channel. It still gets millions of views. Okay, it's just about finding your quality space. This is interesting. I have a channel with 20k subs, but the niche is becoming non-monetizable. Should I just unlist all vids and niches? I would just not fuck with that channel anymore, because odds are you got the subs from shorts and it was content that wasn't yours, and I'm just assuming, or it's AI slop, and no matter if you unlist them or not, like it's not gonna, you can't just post on it again and it'll work. It's not gonna work. I would just, you've broken trust with the algorithm a lot on that channel. I'd cut my ties. Do comments matter as much as people say? What do people say? They are a point of engagement that matter. The algorithm does now search through comments to see if you're lying in your content. If you're saying something wrong and the comments tell you you're wrong, then the algorithm knows you're wrong. So it does matter. It's just like not the only thing that matters. Especially if you're getting bullied, you know what I mean? Should we submit every time you go live? Yep, I clear the list after every stream. Well, I clear it before every stream because some people see the streams afterwards and then try to submit. I don't know why. And so I always clear the list like 2 hours before the stream. So, yeah, that kind of helps people being here. What's better, many videos and not good quality, few videos and good quality? Few videos and good quality. Many videos and not good quality, you can put shit on YouTube all you want. It's not gonna get views. So like, that's the deal. If I take B-roll from somebody else's, oh, here, I can read it right here. If I take B-roll from someone else on TikTok or Instagram, but someone else has already done that, will it be in the turtle circle? Yeah, but since you just said the term turtle circle, you should already know that answer. That is exactly the explanation that I gave. If you can't take stuff from people's TikToks and stuff and put it on. If you're only saying B-roll, as in they use it as B-roll, then they might, I mean, it might be royalty free, but if you're taking a creator's thing that he filmed and then you're using that as B-roll, it can get caught in the turtle circle. If it's like not, okay, I get what you're saying. It's not the subject of your video. You're just using it as like an example. It can get caught, but it really depends on the point of your video. I've seen people do that, but the overall video is a totally different thing. It's not even in the same niche. And so that's when it's like, okay, it's okay. But yeah, also try to, it's bigger. It's easier if you do it from like movies and stuff, because these companies aren't going to like go and try to rip off little channels. But if you're stealing from another channel or another creator, it's easier to get in trouble for that and break trust with them. So just be careful. How important are shorts compared? By the way, when I was talking about the polarizer, now that I can't have it on my lens, you can see the reflection in my glasses now, and that's what I wanted to get rid of. So I was talking to some people in the VIPs about it, for all those that are like, well, I don't remember you saying that. How important are thumbnails for shorts compared to long form? They are important if you get 100,000 views or over. Let's just make that the number. If you get 100,000 views or over, fuck it. Let's say 50,000. If you get 50,000 views or over, it's more important to have a really good thumbnail because you might show up right here. One sec. This, right? See, these thumbnails matter because that gets me into the shorts feed. So, look, okay, all of those have millions of views, so that's a bad example. Let's scroll down and see what else it tries to sell me. Well, I guess no more. Anyway, you get the idea. YouTube is putting these short shelves everywhere. Even when you click on a long form video, you'll see a little short shelf on the recommended. Like, you'll see long forms on the right side, and then you'll see like a couple shorts over there too. And so it does matter because it gets you into the shorts feed, but they won't put you on the short shelf unless you have some significant numbers. So keep that in mind. I've seen 50,000 views be in the short shelf. So let's make it that. I need to scroll down. One sec. I see somebody that I want to click on their channel, and I just realized I don't even see my chat here. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, I'm backing up. I really want to see this person's channel because they asked a question that I'm curious. Where are you? Oh my god, I lost him. Sorry guys, give me a sec. Weird, they're not there anymore. I was excited. Oh, there they are. Okay. Man, it took forever. Okay, well, anyway, 14 nicotine. I was gonna click on your channel, but I clicked on it and there's no upload. So anyway, moving on. My channel is 1.5 months old. I've gained 2.3 million views. How long should I wait to finally get monetized? If the true algo takes a while to pick up a channel, or should things be instant? Things won't be instant, but like you have to wait until you get 10 million views. So that's, I guess that answers that question. Unless you're thinking maybe you will lose some views within the 90-day mark. Like if you're at 90 million and you know you're going to go into the 10 million space but then back out, then honestly, I wouldn't even risk it until you know that you're going to stay above 10 million for 90 days. So yeah, that's that's the answer to that question. Unless you're not talking shorts, and then there's a whole different thing. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. I was posting stream highlight clips in 24, 25. Your videos have encouraged me to try making more thoughtful shorts to match my long form quality. That's great. Should I remove my old shorts? It depends on what they're doing, really. Like if you've made a pivot a long time ago. One sec. Stream highlight clips, but they're your streams, right? Oh, dude, sorry, I'm scrolling through. It was a long time ago, it looks like. To be honest, and just so everybody knows what I'm looking at here, I'm not seeing a whole lot of issues on this. It just looks like a dude creating a shitload of content. And so I would just leave it. Yeah, like you got a little bit of history on there. People love to go back and look at all that history. So I think it's fine. I don't think you're going to have any issues. If you start removing things, then you're going to penalize yourself for nothing. Which, for those that don't know, if you remove a short, or yeah, if you delete it, then YouTube, the algorithm's like, are they going to start deleting information that I put effort into learning? If that's the case, which a lot of bots and automated channels do this, it'll like stop giving you impressions for a minute until it can trust you again. And I don't know if that would even happen to you because it looks like you've built a shitload of trust with your channel. But I'd be careful about it just to be safe. I am we at the bottom here. What's the deal? I always skip the ones like, how can I get better? because that's what the rest of the stream is for. I'm just making sure nobody else is asking anything that we can. Looks like Nuberson, it can be muted because they're just spamming the same shit over and over. Ba, ba, bow. This person, I just answered your question. Channel name Goat Amp. Well, it's too late now, dude. Should have been logged into that one. Okay. Let's move on to the VIPs. Whoops. In a second. Give me a second. I gotta use the bathroom anyway. Ba, 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 bow. Whoa, sorry. All right. Cool. Okay, so right now we have VIPs, and for those that don't know, in the VIPs or in the Discord, there's a VIP section. Here's what it looks like, just so people can understand. VIPs right here. It's this little thing, and people can jump in the VIPs. You'll honestly only see this channel if you're not in the VIPs, and you just click unlock VIP access, or you go to realcreator.community. Will just posted it in the chat, and that is how you get access to the VIPs. What do VIPs get, you ask? Well, you're about to find out. The VIPs, you get priority. So I always review you in streams that you submit, your channel or your shorts. And today we have, let's see. They're loading. We have four channels, as you can see right here. And so let's review those. Also, we have meetings on Saturday where you can ask me anything. And yeah, let's roll with The first one. Yeah, the meeting this last Saturday was so fun. The first, man, we honestly just hung out for a while.
What would happen to
Whoa, sorry. Give me a sec.
it if oxygen doubled? Insects would be much bigger.
Check 1 2. Check 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 checkity check check check. All right, all right.
With dragonflies being the size of hawks and spiders being big enough to eat pigeons. But you and I, we won't have to worry about being eaten because we would be able to outrun them. With more oxygen in our lungs, we'll have more stamina. But also, you'll be less sick as our white blood cells would have.
Jesus. Okay, let's see. Let's back this up again. I like when you said you and I. It reminded me of how I write, because I write scripts like that. What are you doing in the background there? Oh, okay. You're the model, and dude, you should have worn a different shirt. I get it now, though. I thought you had one of those things where you're doing the Klingon voice that people can switch between the voice track.
Insects would be much bigger, with dragonflies being the size of hawks.
Hold on. Is that true?
What would happen to it if oxygen doubled? Insects would be much bigger, with dragonflies being the size of hawks and spiders being big enough to eat pigeons.
Dude, what's your question on this? I don't have anything I could improve. I'm not sure why this video did so well. Really? Are you sure? Because it's awesome. I assume it's because the relatable aspect, oxygen and earth. Not relatable. That's not the word you want. You want relevant, right? Relevant and, there are the 3 R's. Will, do you remember what they are? Relevance, relatability, and, damn it, I can't remember the other one. But it means to be easily understood. Right? And so this is like you're speaking simply to people and they understand the things that you're talking about. So relatable aspect, it's just relevant, really. People understand. People understand what you're talking about. So if it's because of that, I'm worried I don't have enough similar ideas to replicate the success. I've always told you if you simplify the way that you talk about certain things, it's going to work for you. I've done the what if scenarios related to Earth before. It is an interesting format. The what if, I like it, but it's only good if the hypothetical is outrageously cool, right? And this is. Okay, so your hook is there, like the question is there, but right after you say something that seems contrarian, it seems like something that's hard to believe. Insects would double in size. That's why it did so well. People want to know more about this. Like, that's it. Like, this right here, that's it. That's why it did so well. That specific moment where the grasshopper becomes huge. Now they're like, oh, I got to know more about that. That's it. That's why. So, whatever that tells you, I hope it works. Like, that's the whole reason why it did so well. Yeah, 1.4 million views. I like this, but there's no prompt. There's no place to go. You can't find these ideas or these questions, these what if hypotheticals. You have to make them up yourself. And so I know that that's very difficult, but I would try more. And like, you are really good at copying your own formats. And so you know exactly what to do with this one. When did you post this? March 14th? This is really good. Let's see what this one is.
So this guy was reading a book called Project Hail Mary when he read something.
Okay, one thing is that you've limited your audience significantly that don't care about books. So just keep that in mind. I care about giant insects, but I don't care about books. I care about books, but you know, I'm just saying everybody cares about giant insects. So keep that in mind. And then this one, Project Hail Mary, I don't know what that is. So I'm just saying that that's not relevant to me. I don't understand it, so I might move on, right? But if you just said this guy was on a spaceship, when suddenly blah, 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 then they're back in. They understand it. But when you drop a term or something that they need previous knowledge to understand, then you alienate them and they move on. So keep that in mind. All right, man. I feel really good about the advice I've given you lately. Every time I say something, I'm like, shit, that was really smart. I got to move on, though. All right, this one is Film Fractures.
The new Spider-Man trailer is finally releasing, and honestly, none of us are ready for what Marvel is about to do. Look, guys, the hype for Spider-Man brand...
Sorry, I think my internet's fucking up. Trying to capitalize on the movie hype. Oh, I didn't even know there was a movie, if that tells you anything. It makes sense why you'd try for the... Oh, okay, sorry. I'll rephrase it.
Brand new day over the last year has been absolutely insane. We survived the constant release date delays. The new Spider-Man trailer is finally releasing, and honestly, none of us are ready for what Marvel is about to do. Look, guys, the hype for Spider-Man brand new day over...
I just gotta say, if somebody is saying that the shorts volume was too low, right? I thought I saw it. Anyway. All right, I got it. Anyway, yeah, no, the Real Creators thing is not a Patreon. It's not a one-time fee either. That's like the one subscription thing we got going on. Everything else is one-time. Even the tool we come out with here this week will be a one-time fee. Hey, I'm seeing an OG, and then I'm seeing somebody talk back to an OG, which isn't very good. Okay, it's good now. Okay. Oh, stop doing it. Sorry. I'm seeing... Sorry, I'm so caught up in chat right now. I'm just waiting. Okay, anyway, let's move on. All right, Film Fractures.
Spider-Man trailer is finally releasing, and honestly, none of us are ready for what Marvel is about to do. Look, guys, the hype for Spider-Man brand new day over the last year has been absolutely insane. We survived the constant release date delays, we analyzed every single blurry set photo out of Glasgow, and we've been losing our mind.
You said something interesting in this, and then the rest is not interesting. I'll point it out here in a second.
Is trying to figure out who Sadie Sink is actually playing, but the wait is finally over.
Oh, okay. That's one of the biggest issues we all have as creators is the curse of knowledge. The curse of knowledge is where you assume that people know what you're talking about. And oftentimes, it's not the case. All right, Curious Rondo has a big problem with this but he also is in a niche that kind of requires to talk about more nuanced things, more things that take some understanding. Whereas there's an assumption that we knew that Sadie was in the new Spider-Man. I had no idea, right? That would have been something to talk about. You said that we went through all these blurry photos. I didn't. I don't remember ever doing that. Right? You're alienating people that don't know these things. So just keep that in mind. I realize that your goal here wasn't to talk about that stuff. You wanted to break down this new trailer. Now, that's fine and all, but this is what you have to ask yourself. Is it worth making, or should I make something that everybody can jump in and now they understand, right? So if you have a shitload of knowledge if you have a shitload of things in your video that take previous knowledge, then it's not going to do so well. And this one, I don't think it was a good idea. I just think that it was a bad idea for a video. That's really it.
Know the answer to these questions. The first teaser trailer is heavily rumored to drop this coming Wednesday, and it's going to...
Like that? All that right there, I understood. If that's what the video was about, that the new trailer is going to drop, here's my theories... Then I'm like, all right, I understand it. And this person is having some theories. And as long as they're easy to understand, that's good. But yeah, that's really what took this one way off course. I fixed the microphone clarity issue. I don't even remember the microphone clarity issue, but your microphone sounds great. It does. It's really, really good. I feel like I'm getting close to a viral format. Any other feedback to micromise? Micromise? That's a new word. How do I submit for free? There's I've seen a lot of questions, but that one I've yet to see. It is free. It's in the description. The link is in the description. But it's just funny that they said for free. Yeah, it's free. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, that'll get you banned. Phew. All right. So then, yeah, all the stuff that I said will help you go viral, because like, as long as it doesn't take previous knowledge and it's easy to understand and it's inherently interesting, which going through the blurry photos, that's definitely a viral short right there. Revealing that there's a new cast member, that's a viral short. You just save the reveal for Sadie until the end. But yeah, throwing all this information, it's not going to keep people. Okay.
What's your
H3 subathon? Oh, yeah. I'll have to catch it up later. All right, let's move on to the next VIP, Night Guard. Night Guard. All right, I'm gonna try not to rant at you on this one, because we've been going back and forth in the VIP, and I just want to point it out. I want to clarify what I've been saying. So you said, I really want to know why I'm getting so much views on this easy of a format. Why do you think that easy formats don't get views? What's going on in your head that makes you think nothing simple can be good? Because it's the exact opposite. Simplicity, easy to understand, that's what goes viral. I can't explain this enough that shorts viewers are dumb. They're dumb. They want dopamine. They want easy to understand crap. And honestly, for Five Nights at Freddy's, most of the viewers are probably kids. And so well, maybe not kids. Maybe they're a little bit older. But the reason that it's doing so well is because it's so easy to understand. For those that don't know what I'm going off about, is that Night Guard's other shorts, and you guys can point this out to him, okay? Let's click at one, and then I'm going to show you the difference. Let's click one that's like smaller.
Who is the strongest animatronic in each FNAF game?
Actually, that's not the one I was thinking of. What was the... Man, I have one. Oh, yeah, hold on. Where is he? Yeah, why did William Afton? This is it.
You will never believe why William Afton actually ended the 5 missing children. I heard that a lot of you said that William is...
Okay, this one was the one that he kept submitting because it seemed like it should do well for his niche. I don't know the details, but it seemed that way. Whereas this one...
The shortest animatronic in each FNAF game. The shortest animatronic in FNAF 1 is Foxy. The shortest animatronic in FNAF 2 is Balloon Boy.
Okay, this one did well. So why did it do well? My point was, when I watch this, I don't know what the hell to look at.
You will never...
I'm not like, okay, the screen's already changed. Okay, now oh, that's new. Okay, there's something... I can't pay attention to everything all at once.
I heard that a lot of you...
Then you show you for a second, and then it's, or the guy sitting like this, and then it goes to this image, and then it goes to him, and okay, now it's this. Oh, now I'm looking down. Now I gotta look up. Now at this guy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's very difficult to watch because there's so much visual friction you're creating, and so I can't convince you. It seems that this is the problem. The simplicity is why it's working. It's easy to see. It's easy to understand. And so you kept saying that it's about the idea. And okay, by the way, he did say I was lacking the idea, eyeline, and editing before. Thanks. Should I loop my videos? I don't think the loop matters. And I don't think your ideas are bad. I just think the delivery of them was. But just so you know, this format, top three cat names, right? Number 1, Milo. Number 2, Butterjack. Number 3, Pickleface. Right? There you go. That's the end. People stick to the end because they want to know number 3. It's a very simple format. It consistently gets millions of views. Why can't you believe that? Right? That's all you did is you chose a very simple, easy to understand format, and you went with it, and it worked. That's the whole point of Hookbomb. That's the whole point of this tool that I'm making. Like, that's it. it's just like taking formats that work, but making your own things for them because they're proven to work. So that's how psychology works. And so knowing your audience is huge here. And shorts viewers are simple. They want simple. They want easy to understand. They want dopamine. And you gave them dopamine as quick as possible because you said, here's 3 facts, move on now. That's it. That's all you did. But when you go into deep theories about William Afton and explaining this, and I've told you before that seems more like a long form. And people that have that patience will watch the long form. But yeah, that's it. That's the deal. So you'll once you get access to this tool, if you want it, then I would look into the gaming niches and look at the formats that are done there and then make it for Five Nights at Freddy's. Or commentary as well. The commentary niche would help you a lot. Then there's documentary if you still want to go that route, but yeah. And then of course comedy and education. There's a ton of them actually that you could jump into and see what works. Okay, let me move on to Olivia.
Before.
Wait, hold on. That's not Olivia, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Before.
Before?
After. Before. After. Before.
You went for the match cut, but it didn't hit right. Okay. I was like, why did she do that? I get why. Look at the horse back to back, guys. That's what she was going for. But because it started in such a different spot, it was confusing me why it was moving slightly up. And so yeah, I think that kind of ruined the match cut. Whereas if it was just like this, I would have actually, if you did a shrink or a push in, it would have been a little bit better, but because it's doing this, that's the problem. Here's what I would do, just so you can be aware. This is shorts. Yeah, shorts. So this is your thing. If you have Photoshop or Canva or whatever, I mean, your phone can even do it. You can extend the edges, and you know the exact placement for the match cut. And then I would just generate that. And then this would be the end shot that would cut. So it's like this is the last frame before the cut, right? There, now it's a full picture. And then before this, it would just be like, let's say this is 100% scale, go up to like 102%, and then keyframe it down to 100%, and 100% is the very last frame, this one, and then it cuts to the horse. So that's, since it's already in the same position, that's what I would do. This is not really something I do a whole lot, explain editing and stuff like that, but I saw what you were going for, and that would help. Is there a strategy to make very short shorts do well? Oh, that's a good question. That's a tough one. I occasionally post before and after videos. They always stay below 10K views. Is this a content type I should be doing? Okay, there are a couple ways to go about short content, but YouTube doesn't reward it easily. And you have to hit a very specific watch time for short content. If you put a bunch of words on screen and they stick around, they have to read it, then it repeats like 3 times, okay? That's 300% retention. But depending on the amount of words you put, the amount of time you keep people there, people use it as a trick, right? They just want, it could be as simple as a meme, and they're like, yeah, I got 10,000% retention. YouTube knows what you did, and it won't help, right? There's a happy medium where it knows, and it takes some other things into consideration, not just watch time. Like, it knows what your video is about. It can see what's on it, so all of those that want to try to trick it, it won't work, okay? I personally don't think it's worth doing shorts, like anything under 5 seconds, unless it's very difficult. You can't even tell a story that fast, right? Before and after kind of work, but it has to be a before and after of something crazy incredible. And so I'm not so sure crochet is the niche for that. I wouldn't recommend it. Honestly, I've seen where you shine, and it's the authentic story side of you. And like people say do what works, and I know what works for you, so I would keep doing that. But yeah, these before and after, they stay under. Like if it's not working, I wouldn't do it. But yeah, I wish I had better answers for that. But I would never make a short that short either. Personally, I just wouldn't, because I know how competitive that is, and they typically don't do well. Like it's very rare for them to do well. Yeah. Can you make this video more interesting? I don't think so. I mean, nah. No, I don't think so. I think you did pretty well with the before and after. So yeah, I would look at once Hookbomb drops, I would look at all the arts and crafts in those niches, because there are so freaking many in the arts and crafts, crafting and sewing. I haven't listed them all. This is only showing 2. I forgot to update the tool. I went through this sheet. God, there are so many. So any DIY or crafting and sewing, those formats will work really, really well. Avoid the ASMR ones though, because that's not what you do. All right, let's move on to the next person. Sorry, I know the only info I gave you there was don't do it. Sorry. That was number 4. Okay, let's go back to the regular submissions. 96. Is Hookbomb gonna be paid? Yes, it'll be paid, but only once. It's a one-time purchase. It's always updated every week, but it's only one time, because I fucking hate subscription models. I know you do too, but yeah, one time. That's what we decided on. One time. Because we are a business. We have to pay our bills, but we don't have to fucking take advantage of customers either. You know what I mean?
Will be displeased.
Especially since it's like an alpha.
By your inability.
What if you did the after with a nicer background, like outdoors? It could work. That the background change could work, but I do think there's something to be said about simplifying it too. So you know what? For crafting, I bet that would work. I bet that would work a little bit better for the crafting issue, as long as it's like, as long as you can see significant depth. All right, so this just looks like a clip from a game. Let's just move on and see if it's any different. Okay, it looks like an edit channel. I mean, when I see the same old glowy captions, the subtitles, that's how it feels. Okay, it's Mortal Kombat, actually. Mortal Kombat. We create the best fully edited playthroughs and walkthroughs. Fully edited. What does that mean? We put a lot of effort and time into edit every video to feel smooth like butter. I mean, that's what the gaming studio did. I'm just trying to find where the edit is, you know what I mean? Are you cutting out all the playing and just combining the cinematics? It doesn't matter. Either way, you're going to hit the conflict radius, because odds are somebody put it out there before you. Most likely a game studio. But, yeah, if you're looking to like go viral, this isn't the way to do it. If you have an opinion, critique, if you want to do commentary on it, that's fine. But like edit channels alone just cannot make it. They used to be able to, especially if they were selling CapCut templates, but the algorithm knows better now. So take that however you wish. I wish I could help more. I can't.
While sliding into second base, Jose Ramirez noticed a poisonous mosquito landed on Tim Anderson's face. Ramirez taps.
I'm out at poisonous mosquito. Poisonous mosquito.
Noticed a poisonous mosquito landed on Tim Anderson's face.
Oh, okay. All right. I think I remember what this is.
Appreciates it and kindly asks Ramirez to.
Yeah, okay. This is the one person that I'm like, is John still reviewing? What happens here? I'm curious. Like, I'm clearly. Oh, are we still accepting like submissions? Yeah. Go ahead, submit away. All right. So, I just posted my first short on my channel. Great, but since your name has ranker in it, I'm assuming it's a ranking video. And if that's the case, this is not the stream for you. This is not. I'm not the guru for you. That's for sure. And if you're curious, that's why. Ranking niche is content theft times 5. All right. So anyway, this guy, he does these. Man, I'm almost afraid to talk about your channel because it's a unique way to take content. But you do write what you say, and so it is transformative. I just feel like people are going to try to fuck it up, you know what I mean? And low effort it. But I do appreciate the way that you go about this. There's one large channel called Slam Bomb. I style my videos off of him. Is there any conflict with that? Styling? No. Like, you can steal like an artist for sure, but if you're taking his ideas, that's a problem. Being inspired is totally different. The one thing I've said, if you're the person I think you are, where you do the wholesome commentary, although I don't think this is it, actually. Anyway, if you're making a joke and saying what's not happening and you're turning it into a different story, that's one thing. You said mosquito landed on him, and I assume they got in a fight, and that's, yeah, okay. So, all this said, you are still using clips that might be on YouTube already, and you have to do a little bit of extra work to make sure it's transformative. You will probably get caught in the 30K jail a lot. It's the new shorts jail. I talked about it on my channel. So if you go to this, where the fuck is it? Yeah, this last video, no more shorts jail. There's a new shorts jail. It's this problem that you might come across. So just keep that in mind, okay? As long as you're not explaining what's happening on the clip, you're not like narrating, you're actually being clever and writing what I think you're writing, it's okay. But I don't want to go into it. I don't want people to think that they should do it too, because it's super annoying when you find something that works for you and then people try to fuck it up with AI.
I hope my ex is dead.
Okay.
I hope my old friends who I outgrown are dead. I hope everyone who has done me dirty has died. Anybody I hurt, I hope you're dying. Forgiveness is dead. I'm ready for some serious blessings this year.
Okay, it's funny. What about commentary with ranking? There's no, to be honest, I don't think you're gonna, when people ask that and then I go look, it's not commentary. It's just saying what's happening on the video. So keep that in mind. But no, still, the 5 clips that you're using are going to be on YouTube anyway. You'll fall into that conflict radius. So yeah, this one, it's funny, but people have to care about you, your brand, that sort of thing. So if you're already popular, then this kind of thing will work. 7 views. You know what? It looks like you got crazy potential though. Pinterest versus, ooh, that's an interesting format. Son of a bitch. I don't get it. Oh, you're kind of redrawing what you see on Pinterest. Okay, that's interesting. It's not as crazy as I thought it was. Expectation versus reality. All right, so people can see, the reason that these formats aren't going so great is because they see what the result is already. And so it's not so different from the original. People want to see what you come up with, what like your take is. So keep that in mind. If it's not so different from the original, it is. You moved away from it though. I like this commentary or this storytelling vibe you're going for, but I just, outside of like not or outside of people that know who this character is or recognize them, it might not resonate with a lot of people. Okay. And that's the third R that I was asking for earlier.
I hope my ex is dead.
I could see somebody that has a recognizable face doing this and it blowing up.
I hope my old friends who I outgrown.
Because it's a funny format. But, yeah. I gotta move on. There's not much I can give you on that one, so hopefully my extra channel talking points were good. Look up art formats, though. You got... The thing that makes art channels stick out is the person. Because there's so much art out there, but there's only one of you. And your commentary, the things that you're saying, it's super unique that don't stop what you're doing. Please don't stop, because this is a channel that will blow up, and we'll keep an eye on it. I'll subscribe right now. Keep an eye on Nani art, Nanny, because this, when I see real creators, when I see potential like yours, I know it's gonna work. So just please keep coming back, keep submitting. Ranking, boring. Oh wait, this person was the one. What if there's commentary? Let's see.
Interaction moments, part 2.
What's your language? No sé, se speak it.
Is there commentary?
At number 4, the way he bowed to her hand is so wholesome.
Where you from? I think I can speak your language.
Yes, no.
Straight up hugged him.
You're from where?
So impressed, he straight up hugged him.
Yeah, you're just narrating. You're saying what happens in the video. He hugged him, clearly. People can see that. So that's not commentary, okay? And argue with me if you want. I do this all the time, but it's not going to work for you. I recommend creating something. Were you the one that said this is my first upload? No. Okay. Yeah. It is apparently working well enough for you. So when I see this, I'm like, yeah, just give it a little bit. So that one was 117,000. Then here's 35K, 29K. Maybe where you're getting the clips, maybe the clips don't exist on YouTube yet. Like, a lot of these are doing well, but
ranking.
It also depends on if they were before January 29th or not. March 12th. Okay, fine. Let's go back to
ranking.
I guess it's transformative enough for YouTube.
Funny language interaction moment.
Excuse me, sir. I think I can speak your language. I don't think so.
This guy. Wait, it's all the same guy. Wait, is this you? If it's you, then it's not. Yeah, I don't know. This one's throwing me for a loop because it looks like the same guy in everything. So if that's the case, then it should be okay. It's odd. What happened on January 29th? The conflict radius got implemented a whole lot more harshly. And so people that take content without transforming it significantly, they get limited or they don't perform at all. And so you'll see some with like 30K that just don't go beyond that because it already exists on YouTube. This one seems to be working for you. I can't tell you anything. I can't give you any advice, but I will say that I will say that if you did get monetized, it won't be for long. Unless that's your content. If it's your content, then you're good to go. Because just saying what's happening on a video isn't commentary. Never is. Alright, let's see what this says.
By Mike just brought out a video where one of the world's strongest men bent metal prison bars on his own. Listen to what Low by Mike then says.
What? Man, I thought you were gonna say something about it, but no, you diverted to what Law by Mike says.
Whatever the top comment is, he'll break next.
So I decide to look at the top.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. Okay, you took it. Man, that was so close. So close.
Comment and find.
Hold on. Some of us got laid off, are broke, need fast money. You think we're making slop. We playing it safe with working formula. Hey, look. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry that you're broke. I get it, right? I understand. It's not like I'm fucking made of money. It's just I try to tell people, look, this isn't going to make you money. If you want to fucking waste your time, go for it, dude. I just want to help people. Okay. So if you think this is a proven formula and you're going to make a ton of money taking other people's content, by all means, just don't come back here and say, I didn't warn you, because I did. This is the whole point of me like kind of going off about this. I don't want people coming here ruined. I want to give them the heads up that YouTube wants people to create shit. That's the whole point. And so when you just do this, I'm sorry, man. But by all means, go for it. Do what you got to do. You don't have to come back. I just, don't say I didn't warn you. All right. This one was so close to being bad, but then I realized he was telling a story.
So I decided to look at the top comment and find this. Separate 2 Lego bricks.
Dude, let me just say that this is, by all means, this is the simplest way to make something transformative, what this person is doing. Like, okay, I was watching this video, this is what said, and then I went to their comments, and this is what said. Like, just do that a million times. You have transformative content. Like, this is just, you're telling a story, right? Like, I really don't like helping out coattail creators, which are creators that depend on other people to create before they can create, right? If you can't create something yourself, you're not the type of person that I try to help, right? But that's just because most people don't know what transformative is. This one definitely does. This is really fun. So you see this.
And if you've ever played with Legos before, then you know that this is harder than climbing Mount Everest. Subscribe if you can separate 2 Lego bricks.
Okay. Yeah, so I gotta say the approach to the story just takes forever to get there, and the punchline isn't very good. So there's a lot of like, the satisfaction isn't very high for the viewer here. You said, is it fine if my shorts are varied as long as they focus on subjects such as Lego? You're a Lego channel. Okay. Like I said before, I don't think it's gonna be a problem for the algorithm, but it might be a problem for the types of viewers you get on get subscribing. Especially if you had a short blow up about this Law by Mike story, a lot of your subscribers aren't necessarily interested in Lego. And you know that for sure because this story had nothing to do with Lego until you forced it at the end. So people were subscribing because you went to the comments and that's interesting to them. And then maybe they swipe away before you even get to the Lego stuff. And so you have a Lego channel full of subscribers that don't care about Lego. So it's a problem on you, not really the algorithm if you continue doing that. It looks like you're building a lot of Lego branded business stuff that you're doing here. Like, it's all Lego, so just be careful. All right. We have a Lego guy in the VIP who's awesome. And, yeah, there's a lot of potential in the channel. You just gotta hit it right. It's difficult to make a Lego channel work. I get it. But when you find a format that works for you, he found a great format that worked for him. And so I just recommend keep experimenting, look at Lego channels, see what they do, think, how could I do something like that? Could I do this, but with my own Lego guy or with my own Lego setup or with, yeah, whatever, man. A neighbor niche for Lego is any toys as well, especially unboxing channels. They have a lot of different formats that they try before they fall into it. And if you find a viral one that you could do, then I'd recommend it. Also, another neighbor niche for Legos is models. Like, you put a model together because there's the crafting part of Lego. You put together bricks. And so if you go to a model building channel, let me just show you real quick. Model building, I guess. Model building kits. Let's see. And then you go through these shorts. Let's find one that is ready for combat. All right, let's just look at that one. Okay, so you start with the box sliding in. Lego box sliding in. And then POV, you're cutting it open. And then you have all the Legos set out and you got the instructions. And then clip, 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 clip. the pieces put together. That's a viral format. It worked for this person. Is there anything else that makes it viral? Let's take a look. It's a lot of POV shots. And that's it. Maybe there was a little conflict in the middle somewhere that they had to overcome. That's something that you could do. But there, you just took a neighbor niche's format, you made it for yours, and you went viral. All right, that's really the approach you need to take with this kind of stuff. But the big thing is people don't know what niches to look at that fit. And DIY, anything that requires building that's handheld, like that you could do on a desk, it works for Lego. All right, I got to move on. But yes, this is a very solid way to go about it. And then I am... Sorry, I'm looking here for somebody specific. I want to make sure they didn't get banned. Nope, all good. There he is. Okay. There's somebody that's been an OG for a long time. I just want to... I saw them kind of getting in an argument earlier, and I didn't want them to leave. Okay, let's move on. Drawing another. Number 135, the very last person that submitted. Can I get monetized? If not, what can I change?
Bill Maher thinks celebrities are hurting the Democrats more.
Democrats really need to cut loose the celebrities. They're not helping. They don't strike people as normal because they're fucking not. Democrats already...
Like, right around here is where you should have said something else, right? Like, that's how it becomes transformative. But you're just taking somebody else's clip.
I have a problem with people thinking that they are not the common sense crowd.
Changing the video to just a picture of him, but with his audio... Like, whatever podcast or episode this was, like, you're just stealing from them. That's all. That's all you're doing. And you're showing a couple pictures. Yeah, so, what you need to do is something actually transformative. Adding commentary. You know what? Actually, I keep saying this. I'm really glad I made this video. Go to my channel and watch this video right here. How to beat the new shorts jail. At the end, I explain everything you can do to make this better. To make it actually transformative. I even sing a song about it. Okay. This, I'm just scrolling through here. All right, let's see. Ranking niche, viral rank verse. Ranking niche is theft. Content theft. It doesn't work on YouTube anymore. I just avoid it altogether and do something else. Make your own content, basically. I'm not going to go into it again. I've ranted way too much about it already.
I got this.
There's another one. Okay, moving on.
What's this? Come a little bit to this side and... Oh. Weak. What do we have here? Is that glass? Come here. Time for you to die. No. Jump.
Okay, any advice or tips on how to grow my channel? So, it's not your video, right? But you're doing the voiceover for the cat, and so it is transformative. But whoever uploaded this video first, like they're the original, right? If it's on YouTube. And so you might have an issue falling into their conflict radius. But this is because the video doesn't cut. There's nothing more that you do for the frames of the video. So that might be a problem. But your voiceover makes sure that you're not like in the center of the conflict radius. So this could go viral. It could work. But I think honestly the only thing that I would improve is just like making it funnier. Like, and the only thing that you can do, I'll cut out that at the end. Just get rid of that altogether. Because that's going to shorten it. And maybe it's like, always cut your short right after the punchline. Don't add anything else to it. YouTube wants to see if people looped it. And so anytime you add some shit at the end, people already leave. You don't even give them a chance to loop. Looping is way better than a call to action.
Okay, let me try to save it and... Oh no, it just...
Yeah, so right there, like, it crashed, and then people leave. That's it, right? They wanted to see what the cat was doing, and your voice is just adding a little bit on top of it. But yeah, really the only thing you should be doing is just keep trying. seeing when like one will work, right? But maybe try for a 10-second one. Maybe experiment with 10, 15 seconds and see where that gets you, okay? That's what I would do. Yes, Will, that was the person I was talking about, the OG. This is so confusing. What the hell is happening? Okay, let me draw another here. Okay, we are hitting towards the end of the stream, but let's see if we can.
This guy thought he pulled off the perfect.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with it. Just so you know, this isn't transforming the original content. I'm not even gonna give it the time of day because I already know it's not. It's not worth it. I'd love to hear your opinion on this. Thanks. Well, let's see.
I made this guy rage quit by flying blind.
Okay. So far, so good. Let me see how we can improve this hook because I bet that that's a problem.
Behind two enemies attacking my teammate, and I'm in a trainer jet. If those two detect my radar, I'm dead.
Yeah, I don't know the best way to go about this, but I can tell you, because I've never played the game, but I can tell you what would look good to me and what would appeal to me. First, if you can show me an outside perspective, like the planes and you from third person, then that's the way to go. Like, you need to mix and match those a little bit. You need to put that type of B-roll in there. If this was a great idea to put the map on there, but I don't understand this. If you can draw something or use icons to show planes, just make it more obvious to us. That would make a lot of sense. But if there's an outside camera that you could go and like replay it and add in there, that it'll kill, dude. It'll do so well. I made this guy rage quit. And so you're showing him right here, but if you would just point it at the plane instead, if there's a third person shot of it, it's so much more satisfying than just being stuck in the cockpit, right? You being in the, like, it's just, we feel like we can't understand anything because we're just here. And so it's a very difficult game to have a good format for. I want to look and see if there's any outside shots. No, but that was a good shot right there. That looks really cool. Man. Yeah, that's pretty sick. But yeah, I hope that helps a little bit. I don't know how else to fix it besides that first. And then submit again. Make sure you're in the Discord. And if you can improve the outside shots or just the B-roll, then we can work on your hooks afterwards. I mean, your hook was fine. It was good enough. But once you improve the visual, then the hook we can really focus on that thing.
I made this guy.
Thanks for putting me in your new video. You didn't flame me enough. I'm your biggest glazer through awesome vid. Man, I blurred and changed the colors of everybody's channels to make sure nobody knew who they were, and everybody admitted who they were. And so yeah, thanks, man. You have taken a huge turn, just like Here's Why. Here's Why took a major turn for sure after seeing what they did. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate. I wish more people would watch yours instead of useless gurus. It's not about who watches. It's just about creating creators. Like, some people just want to get rich quick, and so they fall for a lot of the problems. If I were to make videos about getting rich quick on YouTube, I could do just as well. But like, that would be lying. People are putting hours into ranking vids. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They'll try. They'll all eventually learn, right? All we can do is say, hey, you're wasting your time. And if they don't want to believe that, then that's okay. They'll talk shit and make memes about me or whatever, and we'll use them as emojis. Can I go viral with this? Is the flow good?
Once upon a time, there was a brain that loved go hunting. But no matter how many times...
I don't understand it. What's happening?
It tried, the dopamine keep changing direction. Wait, where did I put my snack?
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so you're confusing this. Like, this is so far away from any familiar format that I'm having a tough time understanding it. But I believe it's like you're doing sort of a parody type of storytelling, but talking about ADHD. And then you're showing the example in the background. So the person's working and then their ADHD kicks in. But then the text is like another piece of media that I'm trying to read, but you're not saying what I'm reading. And so it's creating this like friction, this confusion in my brain. And so that's real difficult. It works as a caption at the beginning, as long as the caption goes away or it sits up top and it's not as distracting. But you're popping this up as if it's subtitles, but it's not subtitles. And so it's confusing.
Once upon a time, there was a brain.
Okay, you keep doing stuff and then you change. And then, okay, I get it now. If it was a POV shot, it'd be a lot easier to understand. If it was like a top down, doing a bunch and you keep trying, starting, stopping, starting, stopping. That's what you're doing. But just so you know, like this, what you're showing there at the bottom is covered, right? People can't see that anyway. And so what I would do is whatever you're trying to focus, I'd put up here and your captions would go here. And I would add captions to what you're saying and or subtitles, and then I'd remove this, okay? That would be one step to take in this direction. And then I would also look up the ADHD formats, topics. You can look up autism, Asperger's, like these people make this content and you can use that format, but for your topics that you want to talk about. You're an art channel though. And so this ADHD angle is a little difficult to hit because you're like combining two niches. Yeah. Yeah, so it was kind of difficult to understand what was happening. I pointed out a lot of stuff. I hope that helped a little bit. Where did I put my ADHD? This is a better angle, this one, but I still don't think the format's right for you. Okay? Really, that seems to be the problem, is that you just need to find a good format, and you will. You will. We'll get there. Later this week, we'll have something to where you can search for all different kinds. Okay. Let's grab another. Number 114. Sorry, I just read this. Will, are you co-working with John? Yeah, Will's my assistant. I guess that's what we'll call it. Yeah, Will and I are both employees of Creator Rants. Okay, all right, let's do this one and see. This person says, I can't change the thumbnail. Yeah, you can't after you upload. So when you upload, you click on the top left corner that shows the thumbnail and you can select whatever you want out of it. And then it's permanent, right? I've never been able to change a thumbnail after upload, and I don't think you can, unless you can do it on mobile. But if I go to Studio and I go to my shorts and I try to change it, you can change the thumbnail in the YouTube mobile app. Oh, you can? Well, damn. Let's see. You should tell John to review me. Banned. Oh, that's what you get. You can always appeal a ban if you jump in the Discord and ask nicely. Yeah. I was curious about this. I don't remember this ever being... Hey, you have 5,000 subscribers! Yay! Yeah, sweet. This channel's, like, rising fast. Edit, and then let's see. If I press this... Nope. Related video. Edit video. I'm not seeing anywhere where I could change the thumbnail at all. Anybody? Mobile YouTube app, go to your channel, then video, then 3 dots. Okay, so the mobile YouTube app. Okay, let's see that. I've never done this, so I'm glad we're seeing it together. Okay, shorts, then this guy, then 3 dots, and then edit, and then, yep, there you go. You can click the very top left and change the thumbnail then. Sure enough. So you got to do it in the YouTube app itself, not YouTube Studio. Cool. Makes a lot of sense. But you can't add one. You still got to select it from the actual thing. Yeah. I just realized it was like so small down here, but yeah, you guys get the idea. YouTube mobile app, you click on your short, top right 3 dots, click that, then you click edit, and it'll allow you to change the thumbnail. So, hopefully that answers the question. Right. Yeah, you're checking YouTube Studio. It's not in YouTube Studio is the problem. It's in the YouTube mobile app, which we just found out. Which, yeah. I didn't know until just now. The option to change doesn't come up. Well, you're probably not looking in the right spot. Okay, one more time. We'll go through it. Okay, the YouTube app. YouTube app, right? Only the YouTube app. Not the studio, but the YouTube regular app where you can scroll and watch videos. And then click on bottom, the little profile picture there. And then you click view channel at the top. That's what I did. And then I clicked on shorts. And I'm looking at my channel. And any short you click on, let's do that. And then at the top right, there's these 3 dots right here. You see it? On your short that you're looking at. Click the 3 dots. Then you click edit right here. And once that pops up, I guess I didn't hit it hard enough. Yeah. And then I can click on this right here. This little thumbnail at the top left is what you click on to change the thumbnail. So if I click on that, it'll open up this little bar at the bottom, and I can scroll through and select a different thumbnail. That's it. You can't add one in, but you can select a different one if you want to. That's the deal. Okay, now we all know how it works. And I didn't want to change that thumbnail, so I'll just exit. Holy crap, the amount of spam I get from AI bullshit tools. It's so insane. Okay, anyway, yeah. When I click edit, there's no pencil icon for me. Well then, I guess it doesn't work for you. I'm sorry. I can't change what just happened, so I got nothing. There's no pencil icon in YouTube Studio, but there is in the regular app. Yeah, use the regular app, not Studio. Okay. All right. Cool. I guess we'll do like a couple more and then I'll roll. All right. So get your submissions in now. From now on, like at the end of the streams, we'll do a complete form reset, and then we'll do hashtag something, and then everybody gets a fair chance. But we'll do that starting on Wednesday. I just thought that was cool when I did it at vidIQ, so we'll make sure that we can do that here. shorties from Ben.
Accidentally saved an entire country without even knowing it. Because one day, while Jim was working at his usual coffee shop making drinks, he noticed a strange man walk in, but he didn't order anything. Instead, he sat by a window and immediately started talking on the phone. But before Jim turned his attention away from him, he overheard him say something interesting.
It's happening after the president's speech tonight. Make sure everything's ready.
Jim didn't know what that meant, but it didn't sound good. So later on, when a regular customer who...
Okay, so you said, I'm attempting to switch my content from slop to something I enjoy creating. What was slop before? This isn't slop. Oh, you're talking about a different channel, I guess? New channel. Okay, yeah. I like this niche and believe I can make the shorts long term. Let me know what you would change about this one. Okay, so, really your problem is storytelling. You like overcomplicate the concept of everything that you're talking about. And so like by 20 seconds, I'm already bored. Right? Because like nothing was really happening in the story. It was just like a whole lot of setup. So if anything, I'd shrink the stories down to like 20 seconds. Let's say that because it looks like you're at 50, between 20 and 30. Okay. So how can you tell the story in 20 seconds? Do that. And then you can, whatever you think you really need, you can add back in. But that's what I would do is to shorten it. This guy comes in at 9 seconds. So that's like the beginning of the conflict. The beginning. That's like when the story starts moving because until then it was just barista. And it took forever and nobody's going to stick around until 9 seconds with such a big setup. So really it's just about being more concise. Brevity is your friend. And there's so much other stuff to learn about storytelling, but that's the main problem I see with yours. It was a good hook, seemed right. So make it shorter. All right, get to the point faster. Your hook was fine, but then this guy should have happened right after. Like this barista saved. This barista saved the world. So one day he sees somebody walk in. Like that should be the next line, right? That would get right into the story. But I don't know what else you added in there. So yeah, hopefully that helps you. Let's do another one. Okay, this person, let's see, says, I suddenly stopped getting views on my shorts. Well, I see. I will be giving Robux out. Robux to people. Yeah, you seem like a scam, dude. This whole channel seems like a scam and YouTube knows it. When you're giving out money and doing that, yeah, that's why. It won't work. Won't work. That's all I got to say about it. There's not much I need to jump into it. It's just looks like a whole big scam. This one. I started my channel 3 weeks ago, trying to grow my channel. Could I have some of you advice, please? I'm not sure I'm doing it right. Let's see.
The $5.7 billion surfboard. That's actually a massive wealth trap.
Two things I have to pay attention to right now, so I'm not sure where to look.
This is Marina Bay Sands.
Why would you show the same thing twice? This is like... What's going on here? Why are you doing this? I can already see it. Why show me it again? It's like you found a really impressive video, but then you want to tell the story at the same time. Like, pick one thing, all right? That's the first issue. The second is the voice. I would immediately leave because it seems like a human had nothing to do with it. Dude, I don't know. Like, here's the problem with AI voices. I am not interested in watching content with AI voices. That's that. Some people will watch it. It's not like YouTube will not recommend it. Some channels get recommended fine. But if I can tell that a human didn't do it, I personally will not watch it. A lot of people feel the same way as me. So do with that information what you will. It doesn't mean you have to use your voice. You can still use it. I'm just saying that there's a significant amount of people that refuse to watch things that seem like human effort didn't go into it. And if they don't know well enough, an AI voice can give that impression. So keep that in mind. Okay. All right. Yeah. So simplify what you're showing. And if you can use your own voice, I would. And then, yeah. submit again. See how you're doing after that. This person says the Discord feedback called my videos slop, which is true. Some nice self-awareness. How do I actually add my own value? Okay, let's see. Now, this looks like it's a streaming clips channel, and there are two different ways to go about this, which I'll explain.
No way Donut can do this?
Oh my god, I see this fucking channel all the time. Or this guy, I see him a lot. So if he's paying you to clip like through a service like WAP, then sure, you can do that, right? And I wouldn't focus on even YouTube at all if I was making money from another service. But just know that when you use his clips, if you're not the first person to use it, you're going to fall into the conflict radius of all the other people that use that same clip. And so that's why WAP isn't very profitable for a ton of people, because once one is really profitable, then all the others just kind of suck, right? So how can you make them transformative? Like, you're going to have to tell the story. You're going to have to give your own opinions. Your voice is going to have to explain something about him, because what you're showing right now isn't really something you can transform. It's just a clip of him doing something. If there's a story to tell that isn't obvious on the face of the content, then maybe that's something you can add. But as it is, it's going to be very difficult for you to even try adding an opinion, a review, a critique, an insight. That's how you make it transformative. Editing it a different way, adding music, adding subtitles, that's not transformative, okay? So, this, I don't have an answer for you. You say, how do I do it so it's not a waste of time? If you want to make transformative content, this is a waste of time. And that's all I can say. I'm sorry, dude. Don't have any better news for you on that. But yeah, that's how it rolls with clipping content. I'm trying to get remonetized and trying out new formats. Let's see. Remonetized, which means they were monetized first and then they got demonetized. How did they make Davy Jones so realistic?
They make Davy Jones look so realistic. Bill Nye didn't wear any heavy prosthetics. Instead, he wore a motion capture suit right on set.
Okay. I'm trying to use movie land format and apply it to my niche. Okay. If this has ever been explained before, how they made it so realistic, then you're going to hit at least like 30K is going to be the limit that you'll hit. So that's a problem. But it looks like you're doing fine. Are you giving anything to YouTube that it doesn't have already? That's the only question you need to ask. If you're not creating your content, then you have to ask yourself, well, how can I help YouTube benefit? And if you have a good answer for that, then it'll help you benefit too. But this using stuff that other people have talked about is just going to be difficult. So yeah, that's what I got to say. You got monetized and then got demonetized. Consider why. This is probably because it's just so much reused content. Oh yeah, this right here, using other people's interviews and shit, that'll get you demonetized super fast. Yeah. So your new format might be a little bit more transformative. Good luck. But a lot of people, when I see that, I know that AI came up with the idea. Odds are AI did it, right? And where does AI get the ideas? From YouTube. So you take an idea from YouTube, AI takes the idea from YouTube, and you put it back on YouTube. Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't understand. Oh, that's why I say you need to come up with your own ideas. You need to create things. That's what we're doing here as creators. Creating. Okay, that's it. I gotta roll. Thank you guys for coming. I'll be back on Wednesday. Wednesday's the day. Wednesday at 3. And yeah, we got a lot more stuff coming this week. Very, very excited. Till then, adios.